terrible start, wasn't it? That was a terrible start. Oh, it doesn't really matter, does it? Don't matter. Don't matter. I need to move down off the screen as well. Oh, that's great being old. It's really great. Yeah, let's put that up there so I can see what's going on. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, let me just share this link as I normally do. Amy's Patreon. Oh my God, hello. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Hello. Hello to the person who's come in. I appreciate you coming in. Say hello.
I'm not quite sure how to help you.
Oh, Alexa. Alexa's here. Alexa, cancel. Got all these things going on. It's Henny. Hello, Henny. How are you doing, sir? Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Just bear with me. Oh, what's that? Is that me? Oh, I'm rubbish at technology. I used to be so good. There we go. That's me. Right. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Add that. Close that down. Put that on there. Put it on there. Right. Oh my God. How are you doing, Henny? You good? Can you tell me if you can hear everything okay? Yeah, good stuff. Just fine, just got back in from my morning walk. How was the weather on your walk today? Did you see anything that you thought, oh, that was good? I was playing this rap in the garden this morning with I was having a coffee with the wife. It was very, very nice. Residents. Nice. 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 I still love it. I mean, sometimes I don't really... Where's the camera? Oh, hello, camera. I've moved the camera to a different spot. I'm looking a bit orange today, aren't I? Maybe I should change the colour from not orange to normal. It doesn't really matter, does it? Not really here to look at me. Here to... I was supposed to get some mallets for this, bought for me for Christmas for my sister-in-law, but they never turned up, and then the company that she bought them for apparently went bust. And so she didn't get her money back, and I never got some. So these Ravvas, these tongue drums, work well, respond well with little mallets. Apparently, I think I've had a go on one with a mallet. I don't know actually, can't think. Anyway, I'd like to try. You see a lot of morning, Aggie. Morning. How are we doing? Lovely to see you. Where are you? Thessaloniki. I probably said that really, really badly. Is that in Poland, or are you on a holiday somewhere? It doesn't sound very Polish. Maybe it is. Thessaloniki. Thessaloniki. Hene's asking about Wednesday. Well, of course you are. Of course you are. Wednesday. Next Wednesday, me and Amy Naylor, I don't know if you've heard of her, she's an up-and-coming handpan player, still a student, only been playing for about 6 months. I thought I would give her a bit of a boost, a bit of a, help trying to get some more subscribers for her channel, because, she's only got 5 or 6, and I felt quite sorry for her. So we're going to sort of do like a joint live stream to try and, promote her a little bit. No, I'm joking. No, we both just like hanging out and chatting about handpan, and I asked her, I said, I'm looking to do other stuff on my live streams. I enjoy doing it. Would you come on? And we could do and she was like, yeah, I think we could do a joint simultaneous broadcast on both channels. And so use a thing called StreamYard, which allows me to do that. It's only 2 places that I can put it on. And so, we're going to do a simultaneous live stream. And we've got a couple of things to talk about, but really it's like this sort of style, just chatting about stuff that comes up. I think it would be I just thought it would be a bit more interesting than me just talking to myself, right, and looking at the chat. So we are going to be talking about the things that we're what we're doing. We are going to speak about a Patreon group. We are going to talk about Handpan Voices, things that we're involved in. But we're also going to do something. Is it fun? It's only fun if you're over 50. We're also going to do something like a random question roulette wheel. There's like a few online. They're just random general knowledge questions, like icebreaker questions, I guess. You just press a button, the roulette wheel spins around, and it comes up with a random question. And you're going to find out a bit more about Amy Naylor and a bit more about me, Phil Begnet. Using that, I thought that would be quite nice for people on her channel to find out a little bit more about Amy. You only hear about her handpan experience. So, we're going to try it out. We're just, it's not really like it's just like a live podcast idea, right? 2 people, 2 friends who love the handpan, getting together online and chatting to loads of people who want to sort of like be in there and ask questions. So come on in and ask some questions. Ask away about anything on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. GMT. So it's going to be, obviously, like I said, on Amy's channel and on my YouTube channel. It's great exposure for me as well, right? Being on her channel, I've got to be honest. And great exposure for the podcast, which is what I'm trying to promote. I've got a couple of people lined up to talk to. A couple of people who I'm trying to arrange to speak to, and it seems to be falling through. But that's just the way it goes. People are busy or they've got other things that come up. But, I'm getting there. Let's go and get, should we go get a handpan? Which one shall I get? Henne, you choose. I'll get whichever one you want me to get. F2 or the D flat Aegean. Or whoever says it first, that's what I'll go and get. Henne's in Gouda. Wow. Home of the very famous cheese, right? Gouda cheese. Amazing. The F2, Henne says. Right, okay. Reality is this is actually an F2 as well, but you know what I mean. Right, different. Oh, yeah, it's not tall while you're not there. Going for a different angle today. Here she is, Meridian F2, Tallulah. Her name is. Oh, hello. Hang on. Let's just put that over there. Yeah. Yeah, Gouda cheese is lovely. I visited Cheddar in Somerset in England, which is also a. I keep forgetting where the camera is. It's over there. Cheddar is also a very famous location for cheese, and yeah, I've been to some cheddar caves where they keep all the old cheddar in sort of these big, huge, big, massive, what I don't know what they call it, blocks. There you go, blocks of cheese. It's good to see them like being stored how they're supposed to be stored for all these thousands of years. My wife is going to the market today to get a piece of old cheese. How lovely is that? And what do you like eating with your cheese, Henne? Just cheese. I'm asking because, yeah, we have cheese boards here. We have a cheese board selection of different cheeses, all different types of little knives. But with the cheese, we have like grapes. We have, oh God, what else do we have? Obviously biscuits, crackers. Quince jelly. Have you heard of quince jelly? Quince, spelled Q-U-I-N-C-E. Quince. It's like a chutney, I guess. Bread. Bread and cheese, old school. Played this last night. Can you do the nail rope? No. Why would I want to do that? I don't do stuff for the sake of it. Like loads of people just seem to do certain things on their handpans for the sake of it. Sometimes I might do a little, but for me, no. I'm not interested in stuff like that. Maybe if I had a different instrument, maybe if it was a more sort of like a robust sort of nitrided steel. I just feel like, that's my only opinion, but I just feel like people do it for no reason, just to show off. Does it sound good? Yeah, bit. I'm not sure. Like, I've seen somebody like start off with a video with a huge, big, fast roll the other day. Like I really like. What is that? That's just showing off. Surely. Maybe it gets people's interest. I don't know, but that's just me. I just like to play. Yeah, I've seen it. Do they do it now? It. Do you do it, honey? Because I reckon you're probably a better player than you make out. Oh, drinking cold coffee, that's the worst possible thing you can do, right? Yuck, yuck, yuck. While you're here, honey, have you ever heard me talk about this picture right here? Have you ever heard me talk about that? It's always out of shot when I normally play. Obviously it's only a little bit. It looks like a complete mess, doesn't it? It's relevant, that's why I'm mentioning it. It's actually a bit of art that was created on stage at a live Handpan concert. You need 50 subscribers needs to go live. I guess so. I don't know, I can't remember. I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think so, mate. Why do you ask that? Are you thinking about going live? What am I doing there? Hey, there's somebody from Twitch here. Hello, Chu Gallon. God, I really need to wear glasses. Terrible. Welcome along. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you dropping by. Twitch is brand new to me. How am I doing? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, are you? It's lovely weather here today in England. It's really good. Let me know where you are. Waiting for football? Oh, Canada. Brilliant. Love Canada. Been to Canada when I was 16 years old. Went to Toronto. Went to... God, I can't remember. What's the place where the capital just outside of Toronto, where the government buildings are? Yeah, I can't think what it's called. Ottawa, that's right. Been there. Ottawa, Calgary, Banff, Vancouver Island. Did a rugby tour when I was 16. Loved it. The Leafs. Go Leafs! Well, thank you for dropping by. Do you know much about these instruments? Have you heard about them before? I'm sorry if we've talked before. I've got terrible memory. What football team do I support? What, you mean English soccer? You mean English? Well, my dad, my father, he was brought up and grew up in Liverpool. And so when I was born in 1973, I was named after 3 Liverpool players in the team in 1973. And that was Phil Thompson. Oh no, 2. Sorry. Phil Thompson and John Toshak. And so I support Liverpool FC, who've just won the league. And when my son was born 17 years ago, I named him after... Yeah, that's right. I named him after 3 Liverpool players when he was born. Jack, Lucas, Stephen. Jack Hobbs, Lucas Lever, Stephen Gerrard. I love Spurs. It's my second team. Yeah, Liverpool do have a Dutch trainer, Arne Slot. Yeah, Arne Slot. Well, we just won the league, Hene, with us. Can't believe I'm talking about football on my Handpan stream. It's fine, it's all good. This picture was painted on stage by Manu Delago and Mad About Lemon, who he was on tour with in 2024 last year. And at the end of the concert, they did 3 pictures on the stage in a row in the background. And when they were doing elements of the song that didn't need all of them, they would go up and paint a part of the picture, which why it looks so crazy. It looks like a crazy, like, what would happen is like a percussionist would go up and add a bit, and Manu Delago would go up and add a bit, and the backing singers would add a bit, and then right at the end of this crazy song, all the Mad About Lemon singers got these hair dryers out and were like drying them. And they said, right at the end, if you'd like to hang around after the show at the back, we're going to do an auction, and we're going to auction off these 3 pictures. I've got a little video of them doing this, and yeah, we won the auction for this one. I outbid Duncan from Meridian, who made this instrument for me. And I felt terrible because it was between me and him for this last picture. And my wife was like, you have to get this picture, Phil. Let's give ourselves a limit. And I felt terrible because Duncan was like wanting to have like a piece of art for like Meridian. And so I'm there bidding against the guy who's made me this amazing instrument. So I felt bad. Weirdly, Dean from Zephyr was also there, and he won the picture previous to me. I didn't know him back then at all. I recognised his face when I went into Meridian. Went to Zephyr afterwards, the D flat Aegean. Let's go and get that. And my shirt, yeah, I wear the shirt because people like it. Let's play the Zephyr just for a little bit. I'm trying to force myself to play this bad boy a little bit more. Where is it? It's completely different to the Meridian, which is why I like it. Can't quite play it as well, but because I don't play it enough, that's why. I love the ding. The ding is amazing. And the shoulder tone as well. No idea what that note is. It's very, very high. Sounds a bit more sadder than the Meridian. Probably does. It's supposed to be a major. It's supposed to be like an uplifting. ding doesn't go with those two. Yeah, I'm not as comfortable around it as the F2, but still sounds great. Am I coming out in stereo, by the way, or mono? Because I fluffed that up last time I did live. I think I was out in mono instead of stereo. I played at a sound bath in the week. What day was that? I think that was... Oh, it was at the same time as the Amy's Patreon meetup. And I played at a sound bath in the centre of a forest. It wasn't actually outside, it was indoors. And I only took the F2 with me. And, it was nice, it was really lovely. First time I've ever met the sound bath practitioner. And I did a little video clip. I shared a short on my YouTube channel and the Instagram account. She had a selection of bowls, crystal bowls, singing bowls. She also had 3 gongs that she buys from Italy, which are really, really lovely. And a couple of other instruments like a rainmaker, which is a lovely instrument that just sounds like rain falling through a piece of wood. And a nice sort of like little sort of wooden, I don't know how to describe it, loads of like empty nuts and stuff. Nuts. I suppose they are. Really like giant, and and then you play it with your hands and stuff and you wave across it and it sounds like a babbling brook or like a waterfall sort of sound. And she had like a little speaker playing bird song as well, which was nice. And I played while people were coming in and getting themselves set up and ready, and then through her meditation or visualization, that she does, getting people into the right mindset, getting their minds to calm down, getting them relaxed, so they're visualizing something very warm and sort of very comforting. And just allowing the brain to open up to the sounds. And while I was playing very quietly, and then I stopped and just sort of watched or observed or tried to relax, but I couldn't really get into it because I've got this like chest thing going on. I suffer from a bit of asthma, and when I laid down on the mat that she gave me, I could feel a cough coming up, so I sat straight back up again. I just sort of watched and observed and took it in, but there were people in there that were fast asleep. There was a woman who was 2 from me, and she was snoring. She was like laying on her back, snoring. She was fast asleep. And there was a guy like two down from her, and he was on his side, and he started snoring as well. And it's and you try your best to sort of block it out, push it away if you can, but it was difficult. And at the end, I played again. So when she obviously did her sound bath with the gongs, a gong bath, which is always so lovely. All these different instruments. Then she started talking to bring them sort of coming back up, if you like. And I played as she was bringing people out. Offered a few like chocolate and strawberries and water and stuff at the end for people as they were sort of coming back. And I played then as well, and I had some lovely interactions with people on the way out. Said it was lovely to hear the handpan. Obviously, they don't hear that very often. Some young guy, but with his mum, he was like properly into it. He was properly into it, So he was asking all about it, and just let people have a go. You know, I've got my little snare stand down here. And yeah, it was nice to talk to people and introduce people to it and allow them to have a go and have a play. That was quite nice. Let's go and get the F2 again. I don't have loads of stuff, that's the only 3 I have. If you're still here, let me know in the chat. I can see there's a few people lurking in there, but I don't know if my chat's working because I'm old and I don't know how to do stuff. If you've got any questions about any of these instruments or about the handpan, I'll do my best to answer. Henny, did you do the David Cookerman beginner course? Yes, I did. I did it when it was only on Handpan Dojo. I actually think it's better than the David Charrier beginner course. I started off with David's course. Couldn't really get on with it when I was a beginner. Tried David Cookerman's course, bought that as an individual course, and really enjoyed it. If you watched my first videos on my channel, actually I think I had this t-shirt on. I don't buy many clothes. You'll probably see me wearing the same clothes all the time. They're not that important to me. Learning the half-time Chiftatelli or the Chiftatelli. I don't know how to do it now. I have no idea. And I don't have a D-code anymore. But I enjoyed learning some of the patterns and the ghost notes and learning how to strike the instrument and learning some patterns. But I'm not really into doing that anymore, I'll be honest. Last sort of 4 or 5 months, I just enjoy really just connecting with the instruments, you know, however I'm feeling, trying to do it, sort of play every day. It's good to learn technique. I need to keep going back in there. What I really am striving for, I guess, though, is a more one-to-one teaching experience. Like, I'm hopefully going to get that with Amy. Well, no, I know I'm going to get it with Amy. It's not hoping. That's going to happen. She's already promised me a one-to-one lesson. It would be more preferable if we were in the same room, in her studio or whatever. But I think a lot of people would get a lot of from it if we did an online class as well. An online lesson, which we will try and do. We're gonna just see how our live stream goes on Wednesday, and if it comes out and we do a little bit of a lesson, or she gives me a bit of a lesson, because I'm still very much a beginner as far as I'm concerned. She's been playing for over sort of 10 or 11 years now, you know, 10 or 11 years, and I'm kind of just gone over 2. Sure, she can teach me a few things. Like, why am I randomly hitting bass notes like that? Have you done it, Henny? Have you done it? Why did you ask me about that course? Is it one of your favourites? Are you currently doing it? Maybe you're currently doing it. Also, I would love to go to a retreat, either Cabasau or Marloy. They both put on retreats in what look like amazing locations. Marloy does one in Switzerland, combines with another teacher who lives in Switzerland and invited her over. I talked about this on my interview with her on the podcast, Handpan Voices. And Cabasau does his own retreats, which two of my online friends, Emily Spianti, who lives in Corsica, and Mark Fiafli lives in south of France, went to together, and I think that's like three of the Frenchies all went together, hired a car, drove to this amazing location and spent 4 days with Cabasau. Can you imagine doing that? Without Cabasau, this scale wouldn't exist. My Radvars wouldn't exist. I think he came up with the idea and the layout of the F2. He did a very famous video on the and he's doing the David K and the David C course. Which is your favourite? Oh. Love to talk to him on Handpan Voices as well. That'd be cool, wouldn't it, to talk to him? I haven't actually asked him yet. I should ask him, shouldn't I? I need to get more men on my podcast. Which I am going to. I've sort of had a couple of people saying yes, but it's just getting them to actually do it. Some amazing players as well. Which I don't like to say until I've actually got them booked in, or tell people actually until I've actually done the interview, and then I can start to sort of hype it up a little bit. Best practice handpan. What's that then? What do you mean? Well, Cabasau has elastic fingers. Yeah, probably. love to meet him. Ah, yeah, Deacon, 19, from Elia. I've played Rosie's. What's it called? A rose? Desert Rose? No, that's Amy's. It's Amy's C sharp, isn't it? But I went to do a real life course in central London with Rosie, and she had her D curd Elia, so I got to play that. The Lotus, yeah. I managed to borrow Amy's F Low Pygmy 19, which had like, was it 19? No, I don't think it was 19. Like 14 or 15 notes, extra sort of row of notes along the top here. They're the high notes. I've got them on the bottom. And they're like here, aren't they, on the mutant pans. I did enjoy playing it. I only had it for a week. I'm going to put my coffee machine on, but I'm going to turn the volume down on my my interface so you can't hear the coffee machine because it's very loud and nobody wants to hear that. So just excuse me for a second while I make my espresso. Just going to turn this off. See where it is. Just there. Okay. Just waiting for it to fire up. Yeah, I've got a little espresso machine in here, which is nice. I'm addicted to coffee. I can't help it. Worst things you can be addicted to, right? Hi, Michael. There we go. Right, we're done. I think it was about around there. There, look. There she is. Thanks for joining us, Michael. How are you doing, sir? Are you well? Hope you are. Keep forgetting the camera's over here. I normally put it in the middle, so I'm not used to it. Just going for a different angle today. Show off with the Manu picture of it. Hope you're keeping well. What scale do you have, Michael? What scale do you have? Let me know. I'm interested. I love all this stuff. Great for you to pop in. Appreciate you coming in and saying hello. Look at my terrible internet. What else have I got open? A Penta AM. Wow. Nice. Why is my internet so bad? I don't know. It's really bad. Got nothing else open. No, I've got nothing else open. Got no other. Yeah, got everything shut. Hopefully my wife is probably streaming something. That would be a bit annoying. Let's hope it comes back. Let me ask her. I'm not going to ring her, I'm just going to send her a message. She's probably going to say, like, whatever. Are you streaming something? Sorry about this, everybody. Yeah, look, she probably having a little chat. What is this scale? This here is the Meridian F2 Low Pygmy. Pretty low. It's a really lovely instrument. They don't make him anymore. F Meridian, that is. Don't know why. Or maybe they're just having a break. Apparently, a lot of people across the world prefer the F sharp low pygmy or the F2 F sharp low pygmy, the sharp, and this is just the standard F2. If you go to the Meridian website, it's not on there anymore. They used to be on there, and now it's the F sharp 2 low pygmy 9. Why do you always come up with the best stuff when you're not thinking? If I tried to practice or do that again, I wouldn't be able to do it. Maybe I just, yeah. I've been playing around with that idea as a song for ages, right? Called Chapel. A flat minor there, F, C minor, bit of an F minor up here. That's about all I've got on this handpan, about those three chords. internet connection. Really, really bad. Well, if the sound's good, that's fine. What's difficult, Henny? What is difficult? Tell me. Not that I can help you because well, we just do what we do, right? We all do what we do. Follow the rhythm. I don't switch hands very much. I certainly don't play. I don't go across the pan very often. Have you been doing the playing in the dark? Have you been doing the thing that I suggested to everybody? Playing in the dark with all the lights off. That's how I've got better. That's how definitely I've got better. It would be a rubbish course to watch, wouldn't it? Online. Just turn all the lights off. And sorry I talk about it all the time, but yeah, I generally play most nights if I'm here at home. Last night I did it, and it wasn't great because I was really tired, right? So sometimes that's even better when you're doing it when you don't really want to do it. And turn all the lights off, put a timer on, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and just play without patterns that you know, without patterns that you're practicing. Literally just play. And what it's doing is just getting me used to where the notes are so I can hit them. I've got birds. I've got a squirrel on my roof, I think. It's a bloody big animal, whatever it is. Yeah, so I play at night, and it's just helped me connect with the instrument a little bit better and just have a better touch. Because when you turn all the lights off, you really listen, and you really listen to your dynamics. And I think playing with more dynamics really really helps. What is going on? Something's like major is going on my ceiling. I hope it's not a cat. Can you hear that? What the hell is that? Shall I go and have a look? It'll probably fly up. It's got to be a bird, right? It was just pigeons. Pigeons! It was birds, it was pigeons, yeah. It just sounded really like, I don't know. They're just trying to get stuff for their nest, I guess. But comparison is a thief of joy. I've stopped comparing myself to anybody else now, I just play. This forces me to share my music. Normally, before I was doing the live streams, I wasn't bothering. If the timing and the rhythm is hard for you, then put that metronome on. People seem to go against it. The metronome is your friend. not do the challenge. I'm going to the south of France in 2 weeks. What challenge is that? Is that the new one on Master the Handpan? You mean the one in May? I don't know what it's going to be. Yeah, but I really still don't really understand really what it's going to be. Surely it's not going to be doing yoga and playing that. I just don't understand what it's going to be, but we shall see. Is it going to be playing for yoga? Yeah, I have no idea what it's going to be. I think it comes out on Tuesday, right? Starts on Tuesday. Anybody watching that's not a member of Master the Handpan, by the way, it's really good because of the village, because of the community, because of all the courses. Yeah, it's an investment, but I generally use it to be part of something, to be part of a larger community, and you could just jump in and out of different courses depending on how you play and what you want to learn. There's a couple of courses that include quite a lot of the courses, which I'd like to see a pathway of, which they keep promising, is the play along lessons. So some of the teachers have got play along, sorry, distracted by a mosquito. Play along lessons, so you can literally, somebody just does some basic chords with the scale that you've got, and then it allows you to sort of freestyle over the top, and then they do the freestyling over the top. The Mia Duo course does it. They do a really good FLO Pygmy one on there. Maybe that's just me wanting to play with other people all the time. I guess so. I did it a couple of weeks ago. It was really good. I'm just randomly playing now, aren't I? Can you play us one of your compositions? Gosh. I'll try and do Fix. But I need to remember what the chord order is, because I always forget it. It's the one I've been doing for ages. Let me put that over here. I'll put that there. Maybe I can see that there. This is something I need to do more of. So thank you, Michael, for making me do this, because I'm not doing this enough to get it done really. bit hard. Well, that's new. Terrible. No. So kind of like that. I keep changing it every time I do it. That's why I need the fixed chords in front of me, so try and stick to it. I think I'm always thinking there's not enough variety in there, which is bothering me. Like the whole. Which I like that section, but there's not enough, like, there's that in the middle, but there's not really enough B section on that composition there, is there really? What's Hane saying? Thank you, Michael, by the way, for your comment. Hane, interactive handpan duet, Sulla Lulla on David's course. I'll have a go at doing the other one, which I'm working on. I've really got to sort of step up my game and have like 4 or 5 songs, really, not just have Fix and Chapel. Chapel I was doing earlier a little bit, actually, this one. I haven't written down the chords here. Maybe I have I? I don't know, can't remember. That's something else, isn't it? What's that? What's that? Melt? I don't even know what, is that on the, I don't know what that is. I've done 3 parts to it and everything. Oh gosh. That must be on the, I don't know. That's terrible, isn't it? That's why you should put your, yeah, like I'll show you what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking at here. So that is, they're the chords for my Fix, and I've written on here which instrument it is, Meridian F2, and so they're just that, that just reminds me. I play all of these double. Obviously, that's just a single, the dyads there, and then obviously the triads, and then going back to dyads here, and then just trying to keep what there's the bit in the middle which is different, I guess there. And then I've got this other one, which looks great, but I haven't put what instrument it is. And I've got part A, I've got part B, and I need to remember why. I need to learn it again and work out what. I reckon. Oh, well, maybe it's on the G again. Yeah, I think it's on the Aegean actually. How many notes do you have up and down? How many notes do I have up and down? 13? Or do you mean on the song? 13 or 14? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I'm 13. Do you mean in the composition? Probably you mean in the composition, right? Like how many times? Yeah, I'm really terrible. I think Melt Stress is on the D flat Aegean. I had another one, didn't I? I used to play, my first ever one that I was trying to do was like I can't remember it. What did I used to call it? I should probably do something more with that. Oh. Yeah, I used to do that a long time ago, that one. Lula's Lullaby or something. That was before I started to try and learn a little bit of I don't even know what it's called. Music theory. There we go. Gosh, my brain is so terrible. Hey, I'm back, I think. Back to normal streaming. I know it's very hard to. You probably were trying to help me with my composition here, Michael. It's hard to explain via chat, isn't it? I'm sure I would be more. You'd help me more. There's actually a live stream on Amy Naylor's channel where she broke down one of my songs, which is literally what Fix is, which is why it's called Fix. Now, it used to be called something else. And I called it Fix because I was trying to take on board the things she was talking about. So if you look on Amy Naylor's channel, in her live streams, there's a thumbnail image of me playing in the garden. And she did a really good, it was like a deconstruction of two of her students' videos that she wanted to sort of say, you know, she's contacted me and said, do you have a video that I could watch live and sort of provide some feedback for? And so... the first time I did was like all that sort of stuff. You'll hear that on Amy's channel. I'm looking forward to having the live stream with Amy on Wednesday. That'll be cool. We're very much like not trying to have like a, you know, it's just a chat. It's just a hangout, I think. Which would be cool, but I need to be wearing headphones and stuff, I think. She I don't know how she manages it, but she manages to talk and listen without having any headphones or in-ears, or she's got some sort of setup in her studio that doesn't have any feedback. I don't know how she does that, because everybody else I talk to, well, no, there's another guy that I did it with as well. Maybe there's like a setting that you can cut out the background noise. I don't know, but. It's probably a lot easier to help somebody with a composition if you were in the room together, right? It's really hard to do it on a text. Maybe I should put like a little metronome on for like a 6/8. Oh, my session with Amy. No, we don't want you to be quiet. We want everybody to come in and ask questions and find out things about her. Well, you know, I need to talk to her about it beforehand, like how much do you want to share with people? I don't know. But she's up for it. You know, she's, you know, I've got access to her channel now. I could have been doing this live stream on her channel. So she's got trust in me, which is great. I'd never do that, ever, to her. Let's see if the other one works with the D flat Aegean. I just don't understand what I'm doing here. Like, what is that? I reckon that is the D flat Aegean. So let's just see what it sounds like. This is why I do these things, right? For practice. I still can't get over the fact that I actually had somebody from Twitch come in earlier. Wow. Never get anybody else from Twitch coming in. That's okay. So what's this all about? They're playing... Oh, yeah. No, so that's not... Okay, right, yeah. See, you just play a couple of the notes and you remember what it is. The problem is about having this tiny little book. Now that was like one part of it. I've got like another two parts on this page, so what's the point of having it? I think I put it on a big piece of paper. But it's very hard to... Yeah, I need to practice this, don't I? What's that bit? Let's have a go at that bit. Oh, yeah. Hi Lumsicle, how you doing? I don't know how to pronounce your name. It's such a cool name. Lumberseckle. If you can give me some help. I don't want to call you Lum because that sounds a bit weird, but let me know what it means and how I should say it. That would be good. That doesn't sound right, does it? Oh, that's why, because I was playing the wrong note. Yeah, I'm not taking... Yeah, I was playing the wrong note. That's better. This is why I need to practice. See ya, Hene. Thank you so much for popping in. I don't blame you. We all need to practice more. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I appreciate it. Really do, mate. Thank you so much. Take care. Whoa. My video's gone. My camera's gone. Okay. That's probably a time for me to stop. If my camera has overheated... my camera's literally run out of battery or overheated, so I think it's probably time for me to go myself. Right, I can move this over here. I've been going for nearly 2 hours, I think. Is that right? Looks like your camera was unplugged. Really? I doubt it. I doubt it, mate. I doubt it. I mean, I know it only goes to about two hours, so... Yeah, I reckon. Can you still hear me if people are here? Probably. Yeah, let's knock it on the head. Let's just allow my camera to. So thank you very much for everybody for turning up. It was a bit of a dramatic ending there.